Hi, I'm Fred Drummond. I have a 42-foot Catalina sailboat, Royal Serf, and we're going to take it down to the Bahamas from the Chesapeake Bay for the winter and return hopefully in the spring. This is just a short introduction. Show you the situation that we currently have with the boat is on the hard and is being having some repairs done from the lightning strike about 3 weeks ago. And in addition, we're having a new bottom put on the boat. So I'll have at least 2 other people joining me on this trip, and you'll see videos of them later on. But this is the introduction and the first in a series of videos that will chronicle the trip for Royal Serf to the Bahamas the fall winter of 2016. I'm going to show a few short clips of the boat as it presently is in the boatyard at Deltaville Yachting Center in Deltaville, Virginia. It gives you an idea of how everything is torn apart and the work is progressing. I always sort of wonder when I see everything torn apart, will the technicians and mechanics ever be able to get it all back together? And having been through this a number of times, yes, they do eventually get it all back together. Just going through the process can be a little disconcerting at times. But anyway, they're doing a pretty good job. So here are a few of those video clips. Well, as I was saying, the boat was struck by lightning, so we lost a good part of the electrical equipment and navigation things on the boat. Right now, it's torn apart. We're waiting for the parts to come in, and some of it's already been installed. But you can see, I've been through this before. Everything is apart in the boat. It's a total mess, a wreck, and you always ask yourself, are they ever going to be able to get it back together the way it's supposed to be? My reaction is initially, no, it never happened, but in fact it usually does happen. They get it back together and you never know anything had happened. But anyway, this is just all the stuff in the main cabin is all torn up. I understand, we just talked to Clint, the yard manager. He said he'll be working on the boat pretty non-stop Monday and Tuesday, and they'll get a lot of this stuff back in. Like I said, all torn apart. All torn apart. Hate to see my baby when it's like this. Anyway, I can't see too well. It's dark back there. Anyway, that's where we stand. So far it looks good. There's a few pops in the glass back there at the stern. So they can take care of those. All right, this is the skeg of the boat. There are a few little pot marks in the laminate where the surface just popped off. No problem. That's really pretty good shape. The bottom's in pretty good shape. These are the only issues right here. So those will be faired and filled in and faired. And the bottom will be ready for the barrier coat, and finally the anti-fouling paint. but they took the keel cooler off.
What is a keel cooler?
That's the refrigeration system.
Ah.
Oh, no, they didn't. Here it is, right here. So one of the things I'm looking for is the boat was hit by lightning, and I just wanted to make sure that there were no compromises in the hull with it. And here comes Clint. You got to show him Clint. There's Clint.
I should probably set it down instead of letting it wiggle.
Clint's our yard manager here.
Try not to end up in the mud when I'm not looking.
All right. This is a picture of the wing on the keel. This is what they call the wing keel configuration. The wing on the bottom of the boat is hydrodynamically shaped, just like an airplane wing is aerodynamically shaped, so that it gives lift as it moves through the water. Most boats do not have this radical of a keel, wing keel design. This is extremely large surface area, so that you can actually feel when you get in the ocean and you get in the waves, you can feel the boat actually begin to lift as you go over some of the waves and down into the troughs. So the boat will actually try to keep from nose diving into the waves. This there's a good example of it. Most of the wings on the other boats you'll see will be much smaller than this, so they don't give nearly as much lift. There we go. There we go. That's a good picture of it right there. So from now on, when you hear me talk about the wing keel, that's the animal.